I love being with you in training. I went back with the Zoom recording and tried to take notes and make a list of all the great ideas and comments that were shared. So this is your 5-minute summary of everything we learned. Here goes. 1, use the whiteboard. Invite students to come up. They can come one at a time. You could send the whole class up at once. You could break them into groups. They could underline, mark, annotate. You could play pass the marker where a couple people come up and then they pick other people to give and do it. They could add scripture references. These are great ways to be able to help them physically do something, but also see kind of where it leads in the class. Same principle can be applied by putting post-it notes around the room or by putting up different pieces of paper around the room with questions and show their comments and things that way. 2, group work. Making sure that there's clearly assigned expectations. I find it really helpful when a group is working together that they know if someone is assigned as the leader to keep them on track, an assigned reader or writer, and then an assigned presenter so that afterwards who's going to be the voice to be able to share with the whole class. When they have these ideas outlined or when they have these responsibilities outlined, I think it helps them to stay on focus just a little bit more. One teacher suggested that when the group comes back, she wants them to come and just present one comment and also one question, and then maybe use that question to guide the rest of the class discussion. It makes it so you as a teacher maybe have to be willing to put your lesson just aside a tiny bit and let the students' questions drive where you go next. Let them have time to share in small groups. Makes it safer than to often share in big groups. 3, use technology. I'll put all of these links in the resources below, but pull everywhere. They can text messages in on their phone and you can have it pop up on a slide or on the display. You can actually even link it to PowerPoint. Using Google Docs, everyone can open that at once. They can ask questions and comments and add things collaboratively all at the same time in real time. GroupMe, WhatsApp, Discord allows different chats and reminders, so you can offer invitations before and during and after class. One teacher suggested she uses ChatGPT to help her analyze her questions. Maybe she has a class that's really difficult and maybe a little bit more deep thinkers, and so maybe they need more analytical questions. Maybe you could use it to help refine questions to say, hey, make this question more of an open invitation. Make this sound friendlier, make this sound more inviting or more welcoming. And so ChatGPT can help you kind of refine what you've already done. A time saver, use QR codes. It allows you to throw it up there on the screen. Students can just scan it. It takes you directly to the page on the Gospel Library on the internet, wherever you need to go. They're really easy to do and it's free online. So I'll send links for that as well. A couple of other things. Making sure that you're student-led and active in the learning. Inviting them to be good listeners. Helping them be the ones to share a story or build a connection. Giving them an opportunity to choose what's next, to popcorn around the room or to ping pong around the room. Like you read 2 verses and then you popcorn and pick somebody else. Or, hey, who do you want to ping pong to? You'd like to hear their testimony or their comment next. Let them kind of decide where that goes just a little bit. Put them a little bit more in the center of it. Also give them invitations to teach. It's not unreasonable to give them a portion to be able to share and to discuss and testify. Consider the different types of questions that you have. The way that you ask questions can make a big difference as well. For students that are nonverbal and don't share much, just invite them to do other things. Maybe come and erase the board or pass out pieces of paper. Other ways you can get them to be creative. One teacher said that she likes to give them plenty of time to write record impressions, but then consider what are you going to keep doing? What are you going to start doing? What are you going to stop doing? And then maybe ask follow-up questions from previous lessons. In the end, maybe just make sure that they know that you're just trying to be a better teacher and invite them to be a part of your learning. Explain why you're asking a question the way you're asking or why you're giving them time to do something. You could consider a silent lesson. It takes a lot of work, maybe on a PowerPoint or a worksheet, but the whole time you're actually not speaking at all. They're reading and they're sharing and they're commenting. Use the paper or the PowerPoint as kind of a guide or offer invitations in advance. This same thing can happen when you give them time to write and then to think, share in a small group or with a partner, and then share with the whole class. Either way, whatever you're doing to do it, I hope that you're helping them to be active learners. There you go, less than 5 minutes. If you want to see the whole video, go back and rewatch the recording. Take note for yourself. Good luck. Thanks for all you do.